Air and Space Museum from noon to 2:30 today. Now, you can also find a list of where furloughed workers can get help by going to 10news.com. Just click on the red button tab at the top.
New from overnight, police are looking for a man who raped a woman in Normal Heights. The woman says it happened just after 11 last night near Cherokee and Monroe Avenue. She believes he left in a white SUV. She described him as Hispanic, about 25 years old, 6'3", with a muscular build and short hair. Anyone with information is asked to call San Diego police. So this morning, PG&E expected to respond to a judge's proposal to re-inspect the company's entire electric grid as part of a push to prevent wildfires. This is coming just as PG&E secures $5.5 billion in credit and loans so it can continue to operate while it prepares for bankruptcy. PG&E faces at least $30 billion in potential damage lawsuits over some of the catastrophic wildfires in California in 2017 and 2018. Crews have made progress to remove that tree that fell earlier this week, killing a couple in Ocean Beach. Gigantic cranes and chainsaws were needed to dismantle the 100-foot TORREY pine. Jessica and Troy Nelson were asleep when the tree fell on them. Neighbors have told us that they've complained to the property owner before about the tree. The city says that there are no code enforcement violations against the owner. So
LAUSD teachers going back to the classroom today means the kids are too, after the teachers union approved a contract deal that ends the 6-day strike. Now, the agreement between the union and LA Unified includes a 6% pay hike for teachers, smaller class sizes, and more counselors, nurses, and librarians will be hired. The district superintendent says he's delighted the deal was reached, but says there are still financial challenges ahead.
And parents are fighting back against the budget scandal rocking San Diego's second biggest school district. The Sweetwater Union High School District will soon be more than $100 million in debt. Yesterday, concerned parents and taxpayers filled this community room in Chula Vista.
Tell us, this is what happened, this is what got us here, and to be transparent about it and not lie to us and not give us excuses that there's no problem here. This is, this is just smoke, no fire. No, we want to know the truth.
Now, the district has told 10 News impact to students would be minimal, but the parents don't agree. 300 school employees opted for early retirement, and many didn't return after winter break. Last night was the first of many meetings parents plan on hosting to find out what's really going on at the Sweetwater District.
New this morning, tea time at TORREY. The Farmers Insurance Open hitting the green this week, and our own Jared Aarons is live at the course this morning for you. Jared, we know the golf is great, but some people say the food might be better.
Yeah, we're starting to see some golfers out here on the course, Virginia, but we want to talk about the food because this is the week that you're going to leave your New Year's resolutions behind. I got a sneak peek at some of the returning favorites, the new snacks, and all of the other stuff that you can use to stuff yourself while you're on the course. When it comes to food, the Farmers Insurance Open is a hole-in-one.
A donut hole is kind of like a golf ball, and a donut's going to have its hole, so let's have this hole-in-one donut.
New to TORREY in 2019, this putt-putt pastry features a jelly-filled golf ball topping a frosted glazed donut.
You're out here to have a big day out and kind of go off the grid a little bit, so you can get back to your resolutions maybe the day afterwards.
Also guaranteed to destroy your diet, the Cardiff Crack Breakfast Burrito and the Gringas Taco Piña, a pineapple stuffed with meat, chicken, and pork.
They're going to love it. They're going to love it. It's beyond how great it tastes. When they're grilling it outdoors, you can smell it. It seems like a mile away, and it just kind of draws you in.
The tournament has the usual drinks to help you wash it all down. This year, they've added a can of wine.
The whole rosé all-day expression is huge here,
which serves a practical purpose.
It's just much more portable. So however you spend your day out here wandering around, checking out the views and the different areas out on the golf course, it's just something that you can take around with you.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is spill your wine. I'm told no matter what kind of diet you're on, there's something for everyone, but really just forget about your diet, folks, and come out to the course, enjoy yourself. You can see golfers starting to show up today. There are Pro-Am rounds that begin at 6:40 a.m. That's when Tiger Woods tees off. we'll try and bring you his tee shot later this morning in the not in the live center, live out in the field. Sometimes I forget where I am, but I'm a Tory right now. Jared Ayers, 10 News.
Yeah. Boy, when he showed that burrito, we all just kind of.
No, and the donut, the hole-in-one donut.
Everything
was very
looks
clever.
so good, and the wine in the can, practical.
You're in.
Sure.
You know,
We'll try it.
it's good stuff. But we'll have really nice conditions out there for Torrey Pines this weekend. So 50 degrees will be your temperature if you're heading out early there for today. Gates open at 6:30. Sunny skies will continue through noon, warming up nicely. 63 degrees, still relatively cool, so you may want to bring some layers out there. Sea breeze through 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 62 degrees will be your temperature, but lots of sunshine. On the coast, 47 degrees right now, still in the 30s in the inland valleys and the mountains. Pretty chilly out there. 41 for the deserts. For today, where you live, topping out at 68 on the coast. 70 your turn for the inland valleys, 57 in the mountains, 66 for the deserts. Lots of sunshine, but we still have Santa Ana winds. I'm tracking all those in your 7-day forecast. Kalina, how's it going on the roads?
Well, I'm still tracking this problem that we had earlier in our 10 News Breaking News Tracker, also in our map here. So if you're going to be traveling on the 163 southbound right at the 5 connector, we still have all lanes blocked off on the 163, and now it's actually both directions of the 163. We do have Sky 10 over the area. We also have a Caltrans view of what this looks like. So if you're going to be traveling here, we do have slow traffic as well. We are getting reports this might be closed off for a while. They have issued a SIG alert, so that usually means at least another 30 minutes to an hour. So again, if you take the 163, I suggest you just don't. And also, you might want to just take your alternate routes this morning. The 15 freeway heading southbound is a good option. The 805 as well will help you get around all of the traffic that we see here in the Caltrans camera as well. So this crash, something I will continue to track and let you know as soon as it clears up. Guys?
Oh my God.
A school bus with more than 30 kids on board up in flames. We're learning more about the heroic actions from a school bus driver.
The government shutdown putting San Diego breweries in limbo. The greater consequences that could have across the state.
And a close call on a snowy freeway. The dash cam video of a car narrowly missing a deputy.
Oh my God. I hope they got that, whoever was in that car out.
You can see why she's so worried. We're learning more about this terrifying scene in South Carolina. Fiery crash involving a school bus, you can see, that had 34 students on board yesterday morning. So the school bus was here near railroad tracks, and it was hit by the car behind it. You can see both caught fire. The picture shows just how intense those flames were. Now, firefighters and police are giving credit to the school bus driver. She acted quickly to get those kids off that bus in time. No one was hurt. The school district also commending the school bus driver, saying, we would like to commend the bus driver for her quick actions.
Yeah, she was trained for that and put that training to use. So classes are scheduled to resume today at Covington Catholic High School in Kentucky. The school was closed yesterday because of security concerns after a viral video that was taken at the Indigenous People rally last Friday. Nick Sandman was filmed wearing a MAGA hat while staring down Native American activists. A longer video later came out that showed a standoff with members of the Black Hebrew Israelites led up to the altercation. The White House has reached out. The Trump administration says if the president does invite the students to the White House, it will be after the government shutdown ends. Kalina.
All right, well, this is another 10 News Live Center. The LA teachers strike is over, but apparently now teachers in Denver are preparing to walk out. 93% of teachers voted to authorize the strike last night. That is actually the first time that they will be doing a strike like this in the past 25 years. Now, teachers there want their salaries raised 10 to 12%. The first day they can legally walk out is on Monday, and the district there says they may turn to furloughed federal employees and substitute teachers in order to manage those classrooms. In the Live Center, back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Kalina. So the government shutdown having a big impact on a San Diego industry you might not expect. Now, craft beer. The shutdown closed the Alcohol, Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau, which approves the labels for beer that's sold across state lines. So right now, places like Chance Brewery can't expand to other states.
So your bigger breweries who are shipping to other states are stuck.
Candace Moon is a craft beer attorney. That sounds like fun. She says California breweries can try to sell extra beer in the state, but that may end up being wasted. The shutdown also preventing new breweries from opening. Even though they're also affected by the shutdown, Second Chance wants to help furloughed employees get through it too. They are offering them $1 beer today. By the way, we have the locations and a full list of resources that are helping federal workers impacted by the shutdown. Just go to our website, 10news.com.
New this morning, video out of Wisconsin showing a speeding car losing control on a snowy road. And there you see the officer right on the dash cam moving right out of the way at the last second there. During a recent snowstorm, that deputy was helping a driver who slid into a ditch. So another driver that lost control. Now, as you walk back to the highway, you see that oncoming vehicle sliding and nearly hitting him. Sheriff's Department says they posted the video to Facebook as an example of people driving too fast for the conditions. And you can see the officer sort of, which way do I need to go?
Right.
And he waits till the last minute. And of course, you know, speed on roads like this, you put people's and officers' lives at risk. So, boy, I mean, aren't you glad?
And you can see the SUV starts to roll off back toward the road, but you don't know that, right? I mean, it could have easily hit his vehicle.
Stuff we don't have to deal with here in San Diego, thankfully.
Not the snow down in the lower elevations.
Yeah, not for this week at least. Last week, a little bit of snow in Mount Laguna, but totally different story. Lots of sunshine here, and that's going to continue. I pulled up our Torrey Pines sky cam. Can't find Jared quite just yet, but we're starting to see the sun coming up, so certainly a lot of people heading out to this tournament over the next couple of days, and it's going to be really nice. Lots of sunshine there. Your wind gusts right now, we're still seeing those offshore winds right now, gusting at 30 miles per hour in Alpine, 12 Mount Laguna, but we will see some improvement as we head further through the morning hours. So mainly confined to East County, 22 mile per hour gusts in Julian, 29 in Campo, but there will start to die down as we head further through your day. That wind advisory will still be in place through about noon. Those Santa Ana winds out of the northeast up to 45 miles per hour for the valleys and the mountains, once again expiring at noon. On the coast, lots of sunshine today. 66 degrees will be your temperature by about noon. Blue skies, not a whole lot of cloud cover, so really nice overall. 10 News Pinpoint 7-day forecast, sunshine all the way through the weekend and into next week. 70s return on the coast for Thursday, warming up as we get into your weekend. Overnight lows will be in the 50s, inland valleys 70 for today, 75 by Thursday into Friday, slightly warmer into Saturday. Overnight lows still pretty chilly in the 40s. Mountains and deserts also looking pretty good, sunny and warm and dry. That's going to be the pattern into next week. Kalina?
All right, so I'm still keeping an eye on